Hello guys, what is up? Lucky Tutorials here, and today we're going to be making a grocery list. So let's go ahead and declare a new string. Let's go ahead and declare grocery 1 is equal to um, tomato, and string grocery 2 is equal to potato, and string uh, grocery 3 is equal to, let's go ahead and do carrot, and, well, what do we do? Right, carrot, and, string, grocery 4, oh, that's 3, 4 is equal to, let's go ahead and do microwaved, pizza. Seems good, right? But there's one problem. It's too messy. And if you're gonna have this big ass list, it's just gonna get way too messy. You can't deal with it. No matter if you store it organized, you just won't be able to do it. That's what arrays are for. Arrays is just considered a list, or many values into one variable. It's kind of like a box with many variables inside. Let's go ahead and start. So, like we said, an int is a whole number. Could be negative numbers as long as it has no decimal point, or it's not a fraction, just a regular whole number. Alright, that could be 5, 6, whatever. So int, let's go ahead and call it grocery. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and call it, let's make it a type string, which is text. And let's go ahead and call it grocery. And right after the string, we're gonna add these square brackets. And again, we're just declaring an array here. And right after grocery, the name of the variable we're gonna go ahead and do is equal to new string. And now again this here, and semicolon at the end. And then inside of here, we're gonna go ahead and put in the space that it's gonna have, how many items it's going to hold. So let's go ahead and type in 10 for now. So let's say we wanted to assign, right now, even though it holds 10, it's empty. We haven't assigned any values to it. The computer can't just read our mind and say, oh, okay, so he wants, on the first space he wants carrot, and on the second he wants microwave pizza, and on the third one, alright. So you gotta assign it. Now, alright, so let's go ahead and assign carrot to the first element, or the first item of this array or list. How will we do this to the first item? Well, computers count starting by 0. Even though if someone tells you to count to 10, you'll start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And computers will start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I don't have to go on and on and on about computers, but basically if we want to assign or access the first element, we would use the number 0, and then the second element would be the number 1, and the third element would be the number 2, and on and on and on. So let's go ahead and do grocery, and now right after grocery we would type in the square bracket, and the element we want to access, of course, -1. So if we wanted to access the first one, we would put in 0. And then is equal to, so go ahead and do carrot. So let's go ahead and console dot write line grocery. And we can't just write line grocery by itself. We want to specify which one. So square bracket and the element that we want to print out. I'm going to go ahead and put in 0. Of course, we already said that it holds 10, but we just said the first one is 0. So let's go ahead and run this. And as you can see here, it will print out, when it decides to run carrot, and it closes. So I'm going to go ahead and console.read key. I always forget. .read key. Alright, so caret. Of course, it can only hold 10. So if we try to assign more than 10, it'll throw an error down here. Now let's go ahead and do grocery. 1 is equal to squash. I don't know. It should just be called vegetables, not grocery. I mean, who the hell buys vegetables? Basically, right here, even though it says 1, we're not really accessing the first element. We're accessing the second. Because again, computers start counting at 0. How much time do I have left? Alright. So anyways, yeah. That's just very basic. Let's go ahead and do, I don't know, what's an example? I mean, the grocery list is actually one of the most common examples, and it's just used everywhere. Like, honestly, every single language, every single tutorial video that I've seen, whenever they get to arrays, grocery list is the first example that they all use. Now, let's go ahead and try to think about what an int type. So, int, nothing inside those square brackets just yet. And let's go ahead and call it, whatever, prices. No, prices. God damn it. Is equal to new int square root, and inside of here we're gonna put in the size. There. So of course we're gonna go ahead and access it by doing prices, and then inside of here the square brackets we're gonna go ahead and do which element we want to access. So I'm gonna go ahead and type in 0, which will access the first one because computers start counting at 1. Don't ask me why, they just start counting at, they start counting at 0. Don't ask me why, they just do. Is equal to 50. And prices 1 is equal to 49. And the 1 will just access the second element. So yeah. Guys, that's it for arrays. Very simple. I don't want to get too complicated just yet. And I know I said that that the first regular C# and just console applications would only be 7 videos, but honestly, I think it's gonna be a bit more, probably about 15. I'm sorry to say this, and it probably could be more, it could be less, but I just don't. This isn't enough. You guys have to learn much more than this. You know, if you don't want to struggle with Unity's API first, and like I said, it's really hard to learn the language and the API all at the same time. It's better to learn the language first, learn the basics first, and then you start learning their API. I mean, come on, you gotta really learn methods at least. And yeah, if you guys don't know, for those programmers out there who have programmed something else but not C#, you guys will understand what I'm about to say. And basically, I just want to get up to the point of classes and objects and constructors. Basically, once I make the constructors videos, the constructor video, which I'm not sure which. I know it's not gonna be less than 10. I just can't, because the next one will be loops, and we'll see. But yeah, I just want to get up to constructors, and then we'll definitely start with Unity. If you're just new at this, it's okay. You don't have to know what constructors are. I haven't even said what they are yet. So yeah, basically, hope it helped. Leave some feedback in the comments below. I'm always looking for feedback. Make sure to subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and bye.